lights, welcome to our new reading. So this reading is all about is your crush crushing back on you? Okay, so we're gonna answer or try to answer this with our tarot, and we have 4 piles. Our pile 1 and the corresponding 3 cards. You see these beautiful potions. This is the water pile 1. So if you choose that, you see this beautiful stars shining in these bluish colors, and with it comes the card of listen. Okay, such a beautiful card. So if you feel drawn to that, you choose pile 1. We have pile 2. We have this beautiful potion. Madness is somewhere between chaos and having a dream. See these beautiful colors. Something's up with the lighting, so maybe this means something to you. It was happening in pile 2, and it says becoming. Pile 3 is the spirit piles. We have this beautiful card, and with it comes this beautiful potion. Little hearts, this beautiful color, and we have the shell and the angel wings. And pile 4 is this beautiful potion. We have little yellow hearts. We have the pink stars, beautiful pink flower, and this corresponding beautiful tree card. It says sweetness. Okay. So is your crush crushing back? We're gonna answer a question looking at signs. Whatever comes through, let's look into the energies, and I hope you have fun on my channel. I hope you like it here. For those of you who haven't signed up yet, please do that, okay? And I see you at your paths. Take care, purple lights. So, hello, my pile 1. You chose this beautiful pile listen. So, let's see. Is your crush crushing back? We have a lot of water, and the whole energy of this pile is like very rainy, very... I mean, you see this card reflected in this beautiful tree, and that's like a big tree, right? I mean, this is not a small tree, this is a big one. I sense that one of you could be a water, or maybe 2 of you are water signs. Water signs are Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. So I do think that the 2 of you are water signs. Yeah, I do think that. If it's not the case, then they might have a lot of water in their chart, or it feels as if, yeah, there's a lot of feelings that haven't been spoken. This could also be the case. So let's see. Let's get signs first. So I'm gonna have this deck here that's called Grateful AF, no, Spiritual AF, and I'm gonna take signs. What is going on here? Is the crush crushing back? Okay, card fell out. Okay. So it says, be yourself even if you're crazy. Stop worrying about normal nothing people judging your cool, weird We have, like, this is very interesting. This is written on, like, you see how this is written on this mathematics, like a journal, or yeah, like a writing block. We say writing block in Germany. I don't know, writing, I don't know what it's called in English. So you and your crush, there might be something about school here, because you see that here, right? This reminds us of like studying something together. So you and your person might study something together. It could be even that simple as if you're learning a language together and you met your crush there, like at a language school. Or yeah, I mean, you're still going to college, you're still going to school. Something about this. Yeah, and then it says, there will be none of that today. Anytime you feel yourself worrying about any of those, remember who you gotta wake up to every morning. You, baby, you. Your job is to make sure you're good on your own terms. Check in what you really care about and make sure you're living up to that, not what all the out there might be thinking. I'm not reading everything. This tells me that you crush things, or there might be a thinking that you're weird or crazy or very emotional. Yeah, maybe, I don't know if you have a reputation. I don't know, but there is something here where you and your crush, you're different. You're definitely different than other people. So it could also be that they feel that you're very different than other people, and you should be your best self. You should listen to your best version. It basically means they like you. Like, don't pretend to be someone else. Your crush will like you for who you are. I feel here is also a lot of comparison. Yeah, I feel here there's a lot of comparison. Maybe your crush is very handsome and very popular. I don't know, that this is why maybe it has this school vibe as well, because where do we have these vibes, right? It was like in series or movies where there's this one handsome quarterback and everyone wants him, and then there's a lot of competition. This is what it feels like. So it could be that your person, the one you're crushing on, is someone very popular, maybe someone famous, maybe, I don't know, someone known in the community. It could be just as that, or a blogger, or someone on YouTube, someone that has a community. Yeah. But they have a lot of options, and you're one of the options, and you know that. But this, look at, there are these little sprinkles already. This tells me this tree is already in spring. Something is happening here. Let me see. And I'm using the for Halloween, because Halloween is coming up. I'm using the what is it called? I always don't know what my tarot decks are called, but this is like a Halloween deck. Like, it's a little bit scary. We see that here. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's not easy for you mentally. Yeah, I do think that there is a lot of competition here going on. This is your energy. You're kind of like in the stage of in between, moving on and staying, because you not really know, are they crushing back or not. I mean, that's why you watch this reading as well, right? So one of the messages here in this card is stay as crazy as you are, because if you pretend to be someone else because you're crushed, there are a lot of people crushing on that person. If you're pretending to be someone else, they won't like you, right? You are you, and other people are themselves. So it's important that you remain yourself, even if there's this there's a lot of pressure here, because you don't know what to do. That's a Chariot. What I do see in this card, I mean, there is here a chauffeur, someone inviting you to go into the car, and then they, like a celebrity. So this tells me that, yeah, it could be someone famous. It could be that your crush is someone that that is known, that is many people know about this person, definitely. And that's why you're stressing yourself out, right, my pal one? Let's get one more card, and then we're going to look into their energy if they crush back. Now, first I'm looking at the situation, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, you feel like the doors are closed. This is like, I don't know why this card is like this. It's like everyone is waiting for, all these different animals are waiting for the vault to be opened, and something coming out. Like, a lot of people are sitting outside their door, let's be honest. I mean, this is telling me that a lot of people are waiting on their chances with this person. I don't know who this is. This is someone a lot of people want, definitely. And I don't know what the school concept here is. There's something about school. Maybe because the answer is found like in a school situation where, you know, as I said before, there's this, it gives me the impression of this one popular guy. It was usually the quarterback, right? And like everyone wanted them. And sometimes, you know, sometimes the quarterback didn't choose the most popular girl as well, right? Sometimes the quarterback chose someone weird. And I feel that you know, Spirit is saying they like it weird. I also have I just saw the W on my potion. I mean, it stands for water, but it could also mean weird, that they like someone weird. So would fit. I mean, look at this beautiful potion in the tree as well. Yeah, I mean, I chose the potion to the tree this time. This tree came out with the listen. You guys might listen to the same stuff. You might like, or you and your crush might be in the same things. You might be very compatible. Yeah, you might be very alike with the listen. And you have to read between the lines, I feel here. Because with the listen, it's almost as if Spirit wants to say, you know, don't listen to others. This could also be that because there are so many people involved and this person has this status, some kind of um, status where you know, they are seen by people, they are liked by, there is not only one person crushing on them, there are like a lot of people crushing on them. So yeah, I mean, on my channel it could be a celebrity as well. Spirit is basically saying, don't listen to the surrounding, because they will always tell you that you probably won't make it because this person, you know, is popular. And when we know, you know, people call you Delulu, people call you like, why are you crushing on that person? They have like so many choices. And I feel this is the situation here. They have so many choices. Like, what are you waiting on? But what I also see here with the school concept is that this crush does not like the ordinary. They don't like that. They are into strange people and weird people. So it might fit my pile one. So let's see. What is there? Like, is this crush crushing back? Now we want to look into... Oh my gosh. And this card just turned around. We have lost. Definitely. The chameleon is very interesting because the chameleon, you know, is changing the facade. I'm going to read this to you. We also have the volcano. We have them. They know that you're crushing on them. I don't know. Kind of imagining you naked. Let me see. I've got to read this. What energy is this? Mars energy. Well, at least Aries energy. Here's the Aries sign. That's not Mars. Let me check that. So we have Venus. Venus in Aries. The unadorned figure is the object of desire. The fiery volcano symbolizes Aries' sudden outburst of energy. The chameleon changes color to become whatever it is required in order to achieve its aims. Yeah, see? A lot of people, for that person, because they are very handsome and they are very wanted by people, people change themselves. This crush has to deal with people that are changing themselves in order to fit what they think they look like. They like, not they look like, what they think they like best. Yeah? So because of the lust, because a lot of people are wanting this crush, other people are trying to chameleonize themselves, you know, in order to be lasted after. This crush knows this though. They know. It says, when this card is drawn, it indicates a need to assert oneself, and yet to do this with the warmth and charm. Yeah, there's a lot of competition. You know, but if they have Venus in Aries, it could be that they're that this crush scheme is very like their dating scheme is Venus in Aries. That means that they choose whoever they want, and they like the weird people. They don't like normal or ordinary, and they especially don't like people who chameleonize themselves. That means that they, you know, they're naked in front of their eyes. They like people who are naked. That means who are themselves, and that's why this card came out. So yes, if this crush knows you and they know how weird you are, there might be a possibility. I always have to say there might be, because you know, this is a general reading. There might be a possibility that they like you back. Okay, let's see what our spirit is saying. Let's get some messages of advice from spirit. So this is advice for this situation from spirit. Yeah, don't chameleonize yourself as well. You know, if they like makeup, don't put on makeup. Like if you are not a person that usually puts on makeup, stay yourself. This is very important. This person is not liking these people that are trying to lust for them, and they change everything just to be lusted after, or just that they know they have a chance. No, stay yourself. Yeah, this is very important in this pile. If you have asked yourself if you should change something just because you're one of the, or how you are, you know that your crush likes it a little bit different. No, just remain yourself. You know, if they like you, they will show you. And there is a possibility with the last, they like it when people are weird. They like it when you are yourself. And it says adventure is waiting for you. So, the first thing what comes through with Aries is also this lust aspect. So definitely they're interested. Yeah, we don't know what comes out of this, if there is a relationship possible, but they are crushing back. If you think of crushing as a sense of lusting, yeah, definitely, guys. If they know you, they're lusting. So they like how you are. Let's get more. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They can only be felt. Yeah. Sometimes, you know, we think that the advice of other people is important. You know, when others say, well, you got to change for that person. You got to have to adapt a little bit to their lifestyle. Yeah. But maybe this person doesn't like that, even that people constantly change. Because I see this also here with the chameleon. You know, a lot of people are constantly changing for them. And maybe they don't even like that. Yeah. Maybe they like who you are. And says, you are amazing. Wow. Wow, I will leave it like this, because that's amazing in itself. So yes, there is a yes here. If you don't change yourself like too much, like, you know, just that this person likes you, if you are remaining true to who you are, this person might crush back on you. Okay, so let's see one complete faith card from the universe for you. My pile one complete faith card for my pile one. Okay, and it says, I have complete faith in my inner voice. Yes, you will be guided, pile one. Trust yourself. Trust in who you are. Why are you trying to be someone else? You know, if you're wild, and you know, W could mean so many different things. You know, it could mean wild, it could mean wicked, it could mean crazy, you know. It could be all different things. I mean, crazy doesn't start with a W, but they weird, right? So they like that. Yeah. Listen to your inner voice. Again, voice. The lasting point here, or the point that made them last for you, could be your voice. I just want to say that, because that was coming through as well. It could be that your voice is the point that they really want to. That is like making the difference for them. I don't know. There is this attractiveness to voices, right? We all have it. Like if you are into a singer, we're lusting also for their voices because we think they're sexy, right? So I do think this is the same here for my pair one. Wow. Okay, so that's it. I hope you had fun here. I hope this is helping you in some kind of way and it makes sense. And I see you again, pile one. Take care. Hello, my pile two. You chose this card. Madness is somewhere between chaos and having a dream. Then we have this beautiful potion shining in all the different colors. We have the butterfly, we have the purple hearts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to be exactly clear. We have this beautiful colorful ribbon. We have a ribbon here as well, like a gift. And we do have this beautiful fitting tree that says becoming. Very interesting. Let's see what's coming through. There's something here about the butterfly. There's something that this is a little bit similar to pile 1. Here I feel that this person wants to see you change in some kind of way. They want that you become, like, they're interested, but they wait for some transformation. Okay, something is transforming here, and this, once this feels like a present for them, I think they're gonna be ready. But let's see, what is your crush crushing back, pile 2? Let's get the signs first. So let's see what is coming through here. My pile 2 becoming. What does it mean? Is this okay? What is this? So we have a neon sign here fitting again beautifully in. This came out, fell out. Maybe you literally can even. Maybe you literally can even. What does it mean? Let's read it. Maybe. I mean, there's a maybe. Maybe they're crushing back. You literally can even. Let's read what this means. Think you can't even. Slow your eye roll, step back and give it another think. Guess what? Chances are you probably can even with a way better attitude and some love in your heart. Today, if you catch yourself feeling like basic bitching out on someone, take a deep breath, call on all your hood red angels. Remember that you and all beings are tiny specks of the divine, and surprise yourself with how you literally just evened. There's like, are they competing with you in like who's the first to become something? No, this feels like, wow, what is going on here? Maybe there's competition with someone else here. I don't know. You know what it feels like? It feels like you're crushing on someone that is in competition with someone else that likes you. Or someone else that is your ex or a past lover. I don't know. That's why they want to get even. Yeah, it's kind of like a competition here. That wants the transformation. Yeah, who's the one who gets you? Becoming. This is interesting. What is the situation here? So I'm using like a Halloween deck because we're getting closer to Halloween. So I want to use my Halloween decks a little bit with like a dark. Yeah, look at this. Is this 5 of Cups? What is going on here? You know what this feels like? This feels like this crush wants to back you up in order to go even with someone. There is someone, this could be a friend or like a revenge, some kind of revenge, maybe to them. What is this all about? Is this crushing back? We have the 8. Yeah, this is like, you know, you're being stigmatized, you see? This is like being stigmatized, being... And here, this is the same thing, I feel. This is like... there is this feeling here of you feeling singled out. You feeling not wanted by your crush, maybe, or by their surroundings. It feels like someone else is stigmatizing you. Maybe there's a group of people that is surrounding your crush and yourself, maybe at a workplace, because this is also, you know, applying to work. the space where you work. Maybe you are crushing on a coworker or someone that, like a boss, I don't know. But there is a group of people here that's singling you out. It feels as if, they're like you're not good enough for them. Yeah, this is what it feels as if other people are telling, and that's about coming even. It feels like people are singling you out. Yeah, look at this. She has to defend herself. Like, people singling you out so that your crush is not interested in you. Did this happen? Like, that's so mean. I don't like this. This is crazy. That's why it's speaking of madness in the gift. Madness is somewhere between chaos and having a dream. See, this crush is, it has something to do with your dream. Yeah, I do feel that there is someone or a lot of people in their surrounding that is telling them to not, like, they definitely know you, like pile 2. This crush definitely knows you. It's almost as if they wanted the situation that you change in order to show it to these people. It's almost as if your crush is sitting in the back, but they can't really confront this situation because there are a lot of people involved in their surroundings that do not want you. Why is that? You see how this tree is like also leaning towards the potion. The tree is kind of trying to give you a hand. This crush is kind of like behind the scenes, like that no one is seeing because they don't want, or there is a big thing here going on. It could be that this is a boss and everyone knows that you are crushing on the boss. Or it could be someone that they're still in a connection. Maybe they are with someone at the moment, and this someone that they're with is complotting this. They're like plotting this plot here against you because they know that you're crushing on this person. Somehow everyone knows you're into this person, but everyone wants to shield this person because they don't want you near them. I don't know why this is. And it's kind of like your crush is secretly also crushing back, but they're secretly doing this. But why are they still with that person then? They don't have to be in a third party, but it could be. It could be that they're in a third party. But this is the situation here. I see here definitely someone going against you. And you have to defend yourself. And your crush secretly wants that you change or that you come out better for some kind of reason so that you like stun them all. And you're like, hello, why are you going against me? It almost feels as if other people, it could be, well, if we're talking about a famous person and you guys know that, yeah, we do have celebrity crushes, I mean, then this famous person does have to know you. But like everyone is telling them to not make a move on you. Nah? Like everyone. Like this is a pile here where everyone is telling them, no, don't go for her. But they don't even know you. It's almost as if they just don't want you because maybe you're foreign or maybe you're not fitting into their surroundings, into their lifestyle. Yeah, publicity is coming out. Oh my gosh. This card just turned around while I was speaking and shuffling. Let's look what this means. This is the card for are they crushing back? And, this is this justice? Yeah, this is the angel of justice, and it's pointing at the star. So it could be that, they're hoping that some kind of change is coming here. Like your crush is hoping, like they're not telling this to anyone. But they're hoping that you put them all in a basket, you put them all in a bag. that you're like coming out victorious on the other side, you know. This has this feeling of I cannot publicly go, you know, tell that I like you because everyone in my surrounding is against this connection. It has something forbidden here. I don't know why that's coming through. There is like a forbidden love or something forbidden where this crush cannot really act. So of course, if they're a celebrity, it's understandable. Yeah, this would be a situation where you guys would understand why they're like, they cannot come forward. Let's see what this is. Jupiter. Isn't it Jupiter? Yeah. Jupiter in Leo. An angel reaches and touches the star. She is publicity, carrying the flag and spreading fame far and wide. She circles the small globe of the earth containing the four elemental colors, red, green, yellow, and blue for fire, earth, air, and water. Yeah, it's like bring out your talents. Yeah, they want that you put on an impressive show. It says in order for Jupiter Leos to develop and grow, they constantly need to find themselves in situations in which they can put on an impressive show. Jupiter Leos think bigger than most and so have to take the lead if they want to get things done. Yeah, there is definitely like your crush is secretly behind the scenes hoping that you will put on a big show to show all these haters that you're worth it. And it's kind of like they cannot really react publicly. So whatever the surrounding this community is, where you're kind of singled out because no one wants you to be with that person. That person, that crush actually likes you back, but they're dependent on the public opinion. So they cannot, I don't know why this is. Maybe their income comes from that, because why would you put yourself, you know, behind a public, like, people? Why are you not? It's not like, like in the song Make It Right by BTS, if you watch that song, if you go there and watch the music video, there is this blonde girl walking with the guy and they all show hands, like they all point their hands at them. This is the situation I see here. It's like you are not wanted in that community for whatever reason. This could be different. It could also be a family, guys. It doesn't have to be a community. It could be a family that doesn't want you, where you're not fitting in. You're somehow not fitting in this person's surrounding. It could be their friends. It could be an ex that is pointing fingers at you. Someone definitely points fingers at you because they know you like this guy or this woman. And they're crushing back, yes, but they cannot do anything openly because they also want that you kind of sway them from their feet, like you kind of impress them. They want to be impressed. That's why the transformation is there. This is a person that wants to be impressed by you. I don't know why that is. But they want that you come out victorious in this whole thing here, whatever's going on. So if there are people that pointing their fingers at you, they want that you show them. Like, you can point as much fingers on me, I'm standing my ground. And, I'm doing what I do best. And whatever your gift is, that's why the ribbon is here. Whatever your gift is, pile 2, your crush wants that you basically win them over. I don't know. This fits more to a woman that wants to see the guy like fight all the others and then like is victorious. This is what I see here. It's like someone that is like, everyone is saying, oh, he's not fitting to her. They have such an age gap. This is never, coming about. This is never fitting. Or other people are saying, they come from a different culture. This is never going to work. He should marry someone, or he should be interested in someone from his, from his own surroundings, people that he, people that fit into his friend groups. Maybe it's the friends that say, well, this person is not fitting into our social circle. He should choose someone from them but this person is like, they want that you win this over. Like, I don't know. This sounds more like a woman that wants like her guy to fight here. Yeah, a guy to fight for her. But, well, this crush wants, like, they're watching you. They like want to see that you come out victorious on the other side, like, right? So let's get more. What is the advice here from the universe? What is the universe saying? But yes, I can say they're liking you. They're maybe not crushing back, but they're liking you. They want to see that they like someone who is like fighting for this connection. So they want to see that you're basically transform in front of their eyes to someone people are actually okay with. It's kind of this feeling I get here. It's like they're saying, well, I waited a little bit out because I want to see how she is managing this, how she's transforming in this, okay? It says no one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. So don't worry, Spirit is basically saying, don't worry about all these other people here. There are a lot that are against you. I don't know why that is. Those who are brave are free. So don't worry, like don't let yourself sit back by these other people. It's basically Spirit is saying like, do whatever you want, and if you want to use your gifts, or, if you want to fight for this person, you can. Those who are brave are free, don't let other people tell you who you can date or not. And then beautiful, I am who I am, If this is also telling me if this guy, if they're more scared of the public opinion with the publicity, or how this connection is seen, then maybe it's not time for this connection to blossom. Maybe they need to grow a little bit, because this is all about bending. You see how this tree is becoming. It's about becoming. Maybe the both of you need to grow into this connection more and more, because I do sense here that something is about revenge on people. Because I do feel here that they're in between this crush and you. There's a horde of people. There are people not wanting you and them to come together. I definitely see this here. And Spirit is saying, don't worry about this, because that's not important. And that's, I think here is a spiritual bond there. When I see this with all the colorful, it could be a very different, like that you guys are very different, and people say it's madness for you guys to be together. Because it has this connotation of it's not normal that they want to be together. Madness is somewhere between chaos and having a dream. It's like people are saying, well, let her dream. There's something about your person where others don't understand how you could be crushing on this person. But I can tell you definitely that your crush is liking you. But they cannot say it openly. They cannot go up to you. They could write you a letter maybe in privacy, or, they can reach out private. Maybe that's what they're doing. But Spirit is saying, don't worry. The answer is, yeah, they're liking you. They're liking, if they know you, they like you, but they cannot really say something because there is all these people in between the two of you. Let me see what we're now getting. I have complete faith. What does Spirit wants to say? Pile 2, please. Okay. So I have complete faith. I have complete faith that good things are coming to me. So don't worry about this, okay? Don't worry. It could be that you get, something is coming to you where you can show these other people that you are worthy. I feel here it's a show. It's more that these people in between, they have to see how worthy you are. They don't get it. Maybe they don't know you that well, or maybe they, But usually it's the task of, the guy that you're crushing on to come towards you and to to go over this, to go over these people and to cross it, and to lend you a hand and to say, yes, I like you, because they do. I see that. They do. They just want to wait it out a little bit, because it's like there are definitely people that don't want you. Okay? So that's all what I'm having. I hope that makes sense. Yeah? I hope for some reason it makes sense. And yeah, I see you again, Pile 2. Take care, and please sign up to our channel if you haven't yet. Bye. Oh. Hi, Pile 3. You chose this beautiful potion. Yay. I love these little things. So cute. And you chose also the Spirit card. So I definitely think when you chose that already, that there's a spiritual connection that you and your crush shared. It was not for nothing that you just saw this person, or it was no coincidence. Let's say it like this. Yeah, because when you're crushing on someone, you recognize them, right? So a lot of times crushes are basically soulmates, or you have a string with them and you recognize this person, right? That's why you're crushing on them. I definitely think that here Spirit is involved, that you're guided towards this person. So let's see what's going on for my Pile 3. We're going to take a card first from the Spiritual AF deck to see what's going on within this connection. I just want one card that falls out. Please give me what's going on. Oh, yeah, okay. There are a lot of these neon signs on there, and it says go outside and do And it's saying it's been proven all over the place that trees and nature and fresh air and all that help fight depression, anxiety, addiction, pretty much anything else that might ail you. Find some place to put your feet in the grass or the dirt or the water or anywhere that's not concrete. A 5-minute nature break can reduce the amount of in your brain drastically. Go outside. It could be that Spirit is saying there's a possibility that you, like if you go outside, that you can meet them, or it's the opposite, right? This could be or meaning that you mainly communicate with that person via the internet, or you see each other on the internet, and for this connection, in order to function, I mean, it could even be that the question that we're asking is, are you guys, is your crushing on you as well? And I feel here, in order for that to progress, go outside means that you guys have to do things together, right? This is about asking you out, going outside. Like if both of you are sitting in front of the computer, like how should this work, right? But I definitely feel that you met them or you saw them online. This is online connection here. I strongly feel that, especially with this card coming out. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Is this crushing back? Show me the situation. So let's look into the situation first, and I'm using my Halloween deck because we're getting closer to Halloween. So we have the Magician. Yes, this needs to be, someone needs to open the door and says, hello, come in. There has to be a knock on the door. But this also tells me that there is no coincidence that you found each other. It's like you stood on each other's door. Spirit was guiding you. Yeah? It's almost as if, I don't know, I just saw in my mind like a car having like a, when you're out of gas and you're like somewhere outside, and there is like a house, and you knock on the door in order to ask people for help. And I feel this is what happened. Maybe for some of you it's even that. Maybe your person has something to do with cars, your crush, or they came into your life unexpectedly. I do think this is the case here with the Magician. It was kind of manifested by the universe, but You had no idea, like your crush was suddenly, you might have even be concentrated on other things, because with the angel, I see that it was manifested by spirit. Like you met because you belong together. Okay, let's see what else. Yes, oh my gosh, you Two of Wands, definitely. You're definitely communicating. I mean, this is via spirit, but you also communicate on the internet. There's some kind of secret communication that you have with your crush, maybe online. You guys check out each other's profile. There are two candles, so they're definitely doing the same. This is not only you, this is them checking you out too. So they definitely know about you, and they're definitely interested. I can see that. Because it says go outside and do. That means like how long you guys want to wait till you meet. You already know each other. You're already communicating with each other. You get a lot of spiritual signs as well, both of you. Like this is I think it's called Yucha board or something, where they talk with ghosts. I mean, I don't know why the author here of this deck puts that on. I don't like this, because a lot of times in movies this is made fun of, and I don't like when, people make fun of spirit, because that's not fun. It's not about ghosts, right? So this is kind of, I mean, it's in there because of the Halloween deck, but I don't really like it. It's like kind of like making fun of spirit when actually spirit is true, but it's not about ghosts. Yeah, it's not what you see in these horror movies. Let's say it about this. But you definitely get a lot of spiritual signs. I would interpret it like this. Yeah. It's already manifested, guys. Oh my gosh, yes. You guys have so many possibilities that you can do. There's definitely a component here where you wait on this person. We see her here sitting there, waiting. These are the possibilities that you guys can meet. So Spirit is basically saying, well, there are multiple things that you guys could do. Why is nothing happening? Here I feel there could be distance, because in both of these cards she's like looking out over the ocean. We see here it's like this longing, this wanting to communicate. So maybe there's distance, there's some kind of outer circumstances that prevents. Maybe you come from different countries. I definitely think that. Yeah, so there's like, maybe this is long distance, guys. But what I see here is this guy, this person, or this woman is definitely crushing back. This is not a one-sided story here. This is not a one-sided story. Let's see how they're feeling. I'm getting one card. Pile 3, please. And this is also guided. Versatility. Yeah, this is similar to the 7 of Cups. Sun in Gemini. What is she doing there? Like she's doing some acrobatics. Then we have the sun. The sun is very important here. What is this person doing? Like, why is he looking like a Scorpio? Maybe they are Scorpio. Who knows? Maybe they have sun in Scorpio. Gemini is about the lovers. Yeah, sun in Gemini. Okay. It says, a talented acrobatic figure walks on his hands in order to impress. On the horizon are the symbol of the sun and the alchemical sign for gold. Okay. What is the alchemical sign for gold? On the horizon. Ah, this here. The star above is another ancient symbol for the sun, which is, of course, a star, yeah. Wow. Yeah, definitely. You guys are far away from each other. Okay. So you're crushing on someone that lives not in your country. You're crushing on someone that could be famous. Yes. I mean, the sun in Gemini also means fortune. And mental awareness. Both of you are aware of each other. I said this before. Yes. It says, when this card appears in reading, it makes a change of job likely, or perhaps the Gemini characteristic of being able to work different things. Words in the situations are important, serving as a strong framework. The versatility card also indicates a time to open the mind to movement, physical and mental. Many journeys may be required in relation to the question. There you go. Yeah. yeah, they do like you, but there is a like they cannot travel at the moment. Yeah. This means they want to communicate, Sun and Gemini. They're open. They want to talk to you first. They want to get to know you. I feel here this person, like if you would find a way to communicate, why don't you write each other? Like I feel here there's a, it's like one of you has to reach out, maybe via, maybe if you know this person's DM, you can DM them or something. Like I don't know if they have it open, but I mean, one of you has to take the initiation to contact you, or this person will contact you. But there's, what I see here is there is an inability to travel for the both of you. So go outside and do, that's what you guys want to do, right? You want to meet and you want to find out if you like each other. I think that is reciprocated. This is from both ends because Spirit is bringing this together. This is a fated connection. This is not something that, you know, you just walked by each other's internet presence and you guys like each other. No, this is also reciprocated. But for some kind of reason, your person, your crush, is not reaching out because they have an inability to travel at the moment or to react. And it's kind of like, I get the feeling they're saying, well, I'd rather do it in my way, the communication, because if I reach out, I'm afraid like they're too shy to reach out because of some conflict, maybe because they cannot travel at the moment. That's kind of like expectation. I also feel it could be that if they write you, you would expect that person to stand in front of your door the next day, right? So this is what they can't give you at the moment because of some circumstances, maybe work, maybe travel, maybe money problems, but that's why they hold back with communication, okay? And now let's ask Spirit, and these cards came out. I just was shuffling the cards that your dreams can come true. So meeting this person is one of your dreams. We're definitely talking here about a spiritual bond with someone you know for some time now. Let me see, maybe 7 months. Because this is like you're longing, yeah? We see you're here, sitting here, you're longing for this person. You wish you could be there with them. You wish you could go outside and do stuff with them. You're trying to communicate here in some kind of mystical communication. Maybe you guys have a secret communication method, I don't know. It says, don't let the fear of losing outweigh the excitement of winning. Yeah, see, this is what I feel is happening here, that this, your person, part 3, they're a little bit shy or they're afraid to communicate, to go outside and do stuff, to ask you out or to, or to communicate. I mean, if you live somewhere else, I mean, there's probably no possibility to meet. And that's why they're a little bit holding back the communication. And it says the well-behaved rarely make history. And this is just, my camera just fell on this. So this tells me that, Spirit is saying, well, one of you gotta have to make a move. And even if it's a bold one and a surprising one of you has to do it. Otherwise, this is not moving forward. Yeah. One of you has to reach out in 3D. I mean, if this is just a 5D connection, it doesn't make any sense. And this is also what's not going on. Spirit wants that you go outside and you do stuff. Spirit wants you to bring you together. So let's see with the complete faith oracle. Let's see what Spirit is saying to have faith in. Okay, and it says complete faith. I have complete faith that when I surrender, I will find peace. Yeah, be open to every possibility here. Because I feel that from their end, there's something here where they are a little bit afraid to reach out because of expectations, because they cannot travel at the moment, they cannot come towards you. So it's kind of like they want to wait till they are able to. It's kind of like, how can I describe this? It's like when you get so excited, like they know when they talk to you that you would fit like an apple on an eye, you know what I mean? Like they know if they would reach out to you, you guys would go crazy a lot. Like it would move very fast forward, and then maybe they cannot hold themselves back then. Maybe they're doing it for their own patience, that they're saying, well, if I meet someone online and I contact them and then we get along like in a crazy good way, then I want to be the one that's making it happen, and then they want to travel and come and meet you, and it would, for some kind of circumstances, it's not possible. Maybe because of career, maybe if this is someone famous, yeah, I mean, they cannot just go wherever they want. So maybe because of this, they hold themselves back, because they know that once they open up and once they contact you, then they know it's going to be good. And so, yeah, maybe they restrict their own movement a little bit in order for them not to be disappointed because they can't do something. Yeah. I don't know. Or maybe they don't want to disappoint you. You know, sometimes when you establish communication, you get along so well, it's like you don't want to wait another year until you meet each other, right? So it's like, it's kind of like this feeling I'm getting. It's like I want to wait and initiate contact when I'm able to also meet. Yeah, kind of like this feeling. I don't know. So that's all what I'm having, part 3. I hope you like this. Take care, and I see you again. Bye. Part 4. Woo! I have to be careful with my camera because I have to put on one table. I have to put my camera, my hands, my arms, like everything in one little tiny space. It's not easy. Sometimes I'm very enthusiastic in my readings, so I throw away the camera. That's a table camera, you know, it's standing on the table, so it's a little bit, I have to be careful. So look at this, guys. Like, have you ever seen something like that? I mean, look at this. This was the card that was in the deck. It's called Sweetness, pile 4. And then we have this beautiful potion. I think this is one of the most beautiful potions I made up to this date. I love that. Purple becomes the potion maker now. But I love these thingies. They're so cute, and they're easy for you guys to find your pile, because usually I was, you know, getting all different kind of things, always in the sense of 4 things, because I always have 4 piles. So I always have to buy like 4 things from something for you to find your pile. And now I think with these potions I'm much more free to also use colors and decorations, and it's so cool. And look how this is fitting. Wow. So let's see, is your crush crushing back? Pile 4. And I don't know, I just turned around this card. You are not your situation, and it just fits again perfectly. I was like, and it was like this, like the yellow. So I didn't see the pink. So I didn't know it was pink. But it came into my hand. So you are not your situation, okay? Yeah, there's a situation where they are caught in, you are caught in, you can't really free yourself from that. You are not your situation. Let's read it. It says, one of the keys to becoming spiritual AF is to define who you are by something deeper inside yourself and further outside yourself than the world can touch. You are someone even if you're not. Your financial situation, your job, your relationships, or even your body. Find out who that person is, and you'll be... you probably have to do some soul searching. So that means that the situation they're in, there's no way for you to come together. Why is that? I always have these strange crush situations. Like, why? You know, can it just not be a normal crush, like where you see each other, you like each other, and then one of you makes a move? Like, can it not just be like easy like this? Why does it always have to be difficult? Like every time, you know, like every effing time. I have these thingies on my channel where, like, you know, it's like, oh, I like you, oh, I like you back, but, and then, you know, stuck. Like, why? What is missing? Okay, I'm using the this tarot that I have. I don't know what it's called. some kind of Halloween, you see. But it's beautiful. I use it a lot in October when Halloween is coming around because some of the images are a little bit scary. But yeah, I love it. Six of Cups, yeah. Six of Cups, that's the, all of you know, all of you who watch tarot readings know this is the soulmate pile, right? Age gap. I always say age gap when I see this card now. That's my age gap card now. It always comes, I don't know, this card always comes out lately in age gap situations. So it could be an age gap, it could be something about being not ready. Because this always has this connotation of a mother giving a child a flower. It's like, you know, it's like the appreciation, but also this unconditional love. It's like this love you cannot escape. You know what I mean? It's like this soulmate connection love when you meet someone and you just know you love them. You cannot escape this. It's like, oh, that's my person. Yes, I know. And if you would meet, you would know immediately as well. Like, I mean, that's a crush, right? But it's also, there is this connection here where it's this, it could be a situation where one of you would be dependent on the other, okay? Just want to say that because we have a mother and a child here. So mother and child situations are always situations where one is depending on the other, right? So it could be that you are not your situation. It could be if you meet, one of you feels obligated to do all the things, maybe financially, maybe, and they're not ready. You know what I mean? It's like to be careful because one of you would be dependent on the other one. That's what's coming through. It doesn't have to be an age gap. It could be just like where one of you is dependent on the other one. I'm trying to think of a situation in 3D. One of you is a student and lives at home, and the other one has a job and has his own apartment. So what would happen, I mean, if you come together, right? If you crush on someone, you come together, you would easily move together, right? But then one person always has all the responsibilities, kind of like. So it's kind of Spirit is advising to wait a little. But let's see, what is going on here? What is going on with that crush situation? Oh my gosh. What is going on? We have again this sweetness, this rainbow, this like, look at these. I mean, that's the 10 of Cups, the ultimate happiness. That's like, yeah, that's your person. There's a possibility of even getting married. Like, this is your future spouse. Like, I mean, that's what I have here. It says soulmate, it says future spouse. But then you're not your situation. Like, what is going on? Something also about children and being careful. Does one of you, okay, one of you has too many responsibility. They're like in a situation they can't free themselves from. You see this? Like, this is how it should be. This is how it is. You're not your situation. You can't be together for some kind of reason at the moment. It could be something like if the, I don't know what situation to do. It could be you know that your person is living on the other side of the world and you have no money to go there. Just as simple as that. And you know that you only meet when you go there because the other person has a working contract there where they have to work. They cannot leave. If they leave, they have to find work and it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's kind of like this situation where both of you are stuck, maybe in different countries, maybe in different life situations. Maybe one is 40. I just over exaggerate, but sometimes it can be true. Maybe one of you is 40 and already has lived half of their life and has been married and I don't know, has a big house and 2 children. And the other one is a student that has just entered college and is in their 20s. Like, you know, like things where the situation completely says, like, why are you crushing on this person? Like, why? You know, but your soulmates. This is like, it's like meant to be. You cannot really change it, right? I mean, that's also saying it could be a possibility of a future marriage with this person. So definitely there's guidance, but it could be things like that. Yeah, they are so crazy, like so crazy things that it's not a normal crush. It's not like, oh, we go to the same school, why don't we ask each other out? You know, I want to have these easy crushes on my channel. Like, why do I have always these complicated things? Oh well, I know, because I'm you know, I'm a famous twin flame person, right? we always thought they have the hardest situations. We do. It's always the same. It's not an easy life, right? Therefore, it's like we're always getting these impossible situations and then we should solve them. It's like, hey, your person lives over there, like 20,000 kilometers away, and now you're crushing on them. Oh, and they're crushing back. Like, nice. And now you're gonna make it work. And Spirit is sitting there, you know, watching and saying, let's see how long they take till they make it happen. Let's find out. It's almost like, I don't know, sometimes you feel like in a how do you say that, where other people watch, like in a movie, people try to find out if you make it together. Yeah, but this is like a situation like this. One of you is in a life circumstance where they're not able to make a move. For some kind of reason, this could be different for every one of you. But the question here is not are you guys gonna make a move? The question was, are they crushing back? So let's see. I mean, that's more important. That's what we want to know, right? And I'm going to get one of these Oracle of the Radiant Sun cards. I mean, to be honest with you, if there is a future spouse situation here, I mean, it would be very awkward if they're not crushing back. Like, what would that be then? Maybe later in life? Okay, protection came out. Again, we have here, you see how here is like a mother with 2 children? That's Moon in Aries. Protection, yeah. It could be that Spirit is protecting this bond, and that's why, because it's not time, because one of you has to grow up here, one of you has to develop. Maybe it's not time yet for the future spouse stuff, for the crushing. Like Spirit is saying, oh, you found each other more early than I expected. It's like Spirit is saying, why? You should have met each other in like, I don't know, 10 years. Why did you meet early? Now you're crushing on each other and I have to protect this. I don't know. I mean, just making up scenarios so you guys find each other in the scenarios. So let's see. We have the Moon. The Moon is also about all the hidden things, you know, things you don't know because they're spiritual. A lot of times when the Moon comes up, it talks about things that are hidden to you as a 3D person. It's like Spirit has their hand on that and they're like, yeah, you guys are really fitting, because look how this yellow is fitting to this pink. I don't know. And I made this potion. I was like, why do these colors, they complement like so perfect? Like, doesn't it look like so amazing? I love this. And then I saw this tree and I was like, wow, that's such amazing. Like, you guys would fit like so well together. It's like you would blend in each other. That's a wonderful connection. But it's sad. I mean, life is between the two of you. I can see that here. Here it's like life is in between. Like something here is not manageable because of life. Yeah. So let's see. Protection, Moon in Aries. A gentle mother dotes on her children. The waxing moon above with the symbol of the tiger below indicates the immense instinctive protective power of the feminine side of human nature. Yeah. And a mother protects her children with her life. This is a very highly protected union. I mean, there's union, there's marriage in the cards, guys, later on. So spirit is like protecting this. Yeah, you also see how the little girl is like wanting to grab the foot here of this guy. Like, come on, why are you still in your mother's like embrace? You see this? I think the woman like is ready. I think that's why you're watching this. The guy's still sleeping. And the tiger could be Asia. I mean, tiger is speaking of Asia. Maybe a person is Asian. So let's see. It says, in a reading, this card might suggest that the questioner watch that sympathy with another's does not leave him or her vulnerable to manipulation. One could find oneself having to protect one's position. The card may indicate a link with the questions or running businesses. It says the combination of Moon and Aries indicates a powerful need to respond emotionally and immediately to a situation. This can make people with this combination quite impulsive, expressing what they feel in a direct manner. But because of the fluctuating nature of the Moon, there we have it, and the speed of the Mars, quick flare-ups are fortunately just as quickly forgotten. The person this card describes has feelings that are strongly colored by conditioning, an intense need to protect and defend anything that represents family. Just as the moon cycle waxes and wanes, so the Moon Aries nature can be somewhat moody and changeable, okay? Fluctuating with the environment. It also says often the moon has a strong impressionability that could indicate some psychic ability or potential for medium-like powers. There is a great deal of independence in this combination. But this Moon Aries also signifies a need for recognition, okay, and approval. So it's like, I think one of you or the two of you are not ready yet to go in this connection. If we read this, what I can say, are they crushing back? They have a strong, you see how this little girl is like, you know, touching his foot, like, come forward, come, let's play. Like she's, you know, he's like sleeping. And so it's kind of like they want to play. Yeah, they want to go out and have fun with you. They want to have it in a playful way. I also see this here with a child. It's almost like children. Like they cannot take, like this connection, if it would happen in the reality with a sweetness as well, it would just be playful. It doesn't have this responsibility seeking. So it would look like as if you go out for dates and you have fun, but it feels really like an age gap or something where maybe one of you is more mature and is looking for a deeper connection, while the other one just wants to play around with the sweetness. They just want to have like, or taste the sweetness in the moment or of the moment. And so it could mean if there's if spirit is protecting this, and that's why it's not happening, because if it would happen now, it would be too quickly over maybe, and then, you know, your future marriage would be in danger. I mean, you know, if spirit is saying this could be a potential couple in the future, like you guys could be married, like if they bring in this person now and they just want to have fun, then, you know, you might be disappointed and then leave and then maybe never come back, you know. So it's kind of, this is directed by spirit. I can tell you here with also the tiger, this is a spiritual protection, that it's not yet ready, like it's not time yet. It's kind of like if it would happen now, spirit is saying, there's something what you're not seeing, divine feminine here. You look at this. There's something what you're not seeing. And if they would come forward, this person would be playful. Like, they want to play. I see that. But they also want to protect you. They feel, it could be that they're the mature side, that they want to protect you. Yeah, that they also have this feeling of, yes, I want to play with you. I want to come forward. I want to have a fun time. But I also need to protect my space, or I need to protect my career, or I need to protect your space. You know, something of that nature, it feels like. So let's see. And that's why they're not coming forward. This needs timing, and it's also stopped by the universe. Well, it's not stopped. It's just that it's not happening at the moment. It says anything is possible and everything can be, but not at the moment. This is what Spirit is saying. This is a possibility for a future. And then your person can, actually, I can. That's like your person coming through. It's like they can actually, like Spirit is saying, actually they can. But there could be so many different possibilities how this can manifest. Maybe this person doesn't even know you. It says, don't waste your beautiful mind on ugly thoughts. Yeah, maybe there is also like a worrying component here, or something where, as I said, Aries and Moon in Aries means like a fast-pacing connection. Something that maybe at the moment it would be fun, but it's not, like at the moment it's not determined for long term, but it has this in the cards. I hope you guys understand what I mean. So, are they crushing back? Yeah, but in a sense of, I want to, but at the moment my protection, my space, and my growth is more important than this. Something like that, okay? Okay, so let's see what Spirit is saying, what you should have complete faith in. Okay. This card, it says, I have complete faith in myself. And another one came out, I have complete faith that I'm worthy of the highest possible form of love, okay? So, this could be a soul connection, your twin flame. Because that's what this is also saying. Someone feels like family, someone that could be you in another body. I just want to say this. There's a future here. We have children, we have marriage. There's definitely a future here with this person. But in order not to destroy this sweetness, something is holding this connection protected, okay? So that's why they're crushing back in a sense of, like, just in the sense that they like it, they're interested, but it's not like that they would take the next plane to come towards you if they live somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's like their space is more important to protect at the moment. They know that it's not time yet. It's kind of also this person knows, yeah? But don't lose faith. This has nothing to do with you. I feel it's more like their own growing up, and more like, I'm still not ready to settle down. This has something here to settle down, and they're not ready. They just want to play. Okay? So that's all what I'm having, my part 4. I hope you like this reading. Take care and sign up to the channel. Bye.